My name is Tori and it is a rainy, gloomy day here, and so I wanted to create a gentle yoga flow stretch workout for you today. As you can see, I'm in my comfy clothes, so no need to change your clothes, or we're not going to get really sweaty or anything. This is a great flow to either start your day, to end your day. If you need a break, a stress relief, a little bit of a stretch in the middle of your workday, this is going to be a great tool, great resource for you to come back to, all right? If you have a yoga mat, you can use a yoga mat, a pillow, a blanket, any kind of comfortable soft surface to start off with. All right, so we are going to start down on the ground today. I'm going to sit cross-legged. You find whatever comfortable seat feels best for you. Bring your hands at your side, on your body, wherever they feel comfortable to rest, and close your eyes. Relax your shoulders down, away from your ears. And imagine there is a string on the top of your head connected to the ceiling, pulling you up, creating a long spine. We'll start just by taking a few big, deep breaths in and out. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out. A few more just like that. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. Inhale and exhale, sigh it out. 1 more just like that. Biggest breath in. And exhale, let it go. Bring one hand to your heart, the other to your belly. Take a moment here to feel connected to your body, your breath, how you're feeling today, how you want to feel today. Maybe you're getting ready to start your day. You can use this as a time to set an intention for your day today, how you want to move forward. Or maybe you're ending your day with this flow. Use this as an opportunity to connect to your breath and let your day fade away from you here. On your next inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, pull your hands through heart center. Bring your hands to the tops of your knees. On your inhale, press your chest forward. Open up across your shoulders. And on your exhale, round in. Pull your chin to your chest. Pull your shoulder blades apart. Good. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, round in. 1 more time, each direction. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round in. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Bring one hand down by your side. Reach the other straight up and then over to the side. Stay rooted down through both of your sits bones so we're not lifting away from the ground. Think about lifting up and out of both of your hips so you're not totally dumping into this side, but rather lifting up, creating lots of length, and then reaching over. Take a breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side. Keep your top shoulder relaxed down away from your ear. Same thing here, not just dumping over, but reaching up, finding length, and then finding that little stretch up and over to the side. Good, take a breath out. Inhale, come back to center. We'll meet in tabletop, all fours. Shoulders stack right over your wrists, hips over your knees. You can keep your feet flat or tuck them under. I like to tuck them under for a little stretch through my feet. We'll move back into those cats and cows like we just did when we were seated. On your inhale, drop your belly, reach your tailbone up towards the sky as you pull your shoulder blades apart. Big breath in. Exhale, cat pose. Round through your back just like a Halloween cat as you press the ground away from you. You should feel a stretch through your low back, between your shoulder blades. Let your head hang heavy in between your arms. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, open up. Exhale, cat. Good, take this through a few more rounds. of your own pace, your own breath, inhaling as you open up, exhaling as you round in. If there's any other little movement, maybe some side stretches, some hip circles, any movement is welcome here, whatever feels good for you. And if it feels comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Remove some external distractions this way and allow yourself to really focus on the movement and how it feels on your body. Couple more rounds of breath here. Good. On your next breath, make your way back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Pause here. Find a little bit of movement. You can roll out through your wrists. You can draw some circles with your arm here to stretch through your chest and shoulders. Good. Inhale, reach your right arm back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your right arm all the way underneath. Bring your head down to the ground. You should feel a stretch through the back of your right shoulder here. If this doesn't feel good, you can always sit up and just stretch your arm across your chest as well. Stay here for one more breath out. Inhale, reach your right arm back up. Exhale, back to tabletop. Other side, inhale, reach your left arm up. Pause again, find a little bit of movement or roll out through your wrist. Some circles with your arm. Breathe in, reach your left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your arm all the way through. Head comes down to the ground. Again, if this doesn't feel good or you just need a different sensation, you can always sit up and bring your left arm across your chest as well. Stay here for one more breath out. Inhale, reach your left arm back up. Exhale, back to tabletop. Nice work. Walk your hands a few inches forward on your mat. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Pause to find a little pedal out through your feet. Bend your right knee, your left knee. Let your head hang heavy in between your arms. Reach your tailbone up towards the ceiling as you melt your chest back towards your thighs. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Walk your feet up to meet your hands and then take them out wide. So there's a big, generous bend in your knees. If you have a tight low back, tight hamstrings, the more bend you find in your knees, the more release you'll feel. Let your head hang heavy. I always like to give my head a little shake side to side, yes or no here. Let go of any tension in your head, neck, and shoulders. Good. Bring hand to opposite elbow here and just find a little sway side to side, bending through your knees. Letting go of any tension you may be holding on to through your upper body. Stay here for one more breath in. And exhale, release your hands, step your feet together on your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, pause. Press your hands into your shins so you're creating a flat back. So there's still a micro bend in your knees, shoulder blades squeeze together. Take a breath in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, breathe. Slowly rise up to standing. Good. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Find a slight tuck of your tailbone as you hug up through your belly. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale, baby back bend. Pause here for a couple of breaths. Notice I didn't lean back that far. So if you're way back here crunching into your low back, that's not going to feel good. It's just a slight lean back and more about the opening across your chest and your shoulders. Stay here for one more breath out. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold one more time through. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Little change here. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Drop your knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, and breathe. Lift your arms straight up over your hips. As you relax forward into the stretch, you should feel this through the front of your right hip and thigh, maybe into your hip flexor a little bit. If you sit a lot during the day, these areas can get pretty tight, so this stretch should feel good. Your hands can stay up overhead. They can come to the top of your left knee, can come to your hips, really wherever feels good for you. Breathe into it, relaxing into the stretch. A little more with every breath out. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, vertical twist. Twist towards your left thigh. So your left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Notice if you hinged forward through your upper body, pull your shoulders back. Keep them up over your hips. Relax your shoulders down. Breathe out. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, half split. Bring your hands to the mat. Shift your hips back as you straighten through your left leg. Notice my leg isn't completely straight. We want to keep a micro bend in your left knee so your joint isn't locked out. You should feel a nice stretch through the back of your hamstring, your calf. If you feel any pain through the back of your knee, you've stretched a little too far, so you might ease out of it a little bit. Breathe into it. I know this stretch can be a little tight and uncomfortable too. Stay here for one more breath out. Inhale back to low lunge. Lift your right knee off the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, step together. Exhale, forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, mountain pose. Little change here. Exhale, side stretch. Doesn't matter which side you go to first. Similar to when we were sitting down, we're trying to avoid dumping into our sides. So I want you to think about lifting up out of your hips, creating lots of length, and then reaching up and over. Inhale back to center. Exhale, stretch to the other side. Good, same thing, lots of length through your right and left side. Inhale back to mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back this time. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Stay here and breathe for a few rounds of breath. So you have all the same options on this side for your upper body. Hands can stay up overhead. They can come to your hips, to your right thigh, right knee, whatever feels good and comfortable for you. It might feel a little different on this side, and that's okay. If it feels more intense, you can always just back your hips up a little bit so you aren't pushing so far forward. But if you need more of a stretch, you can always just bring your right foot closer to the top of your mat. Again, you should feel this through the front of your left hip and thigh this time. Breathe into the stretch. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, vertical twist. Send your right arm back, left arm forward, so you're twisting towards your right thigh. Think about the top of your head reaching up towards the ceiling. Shoulders relax down. Good. Take another breath out. Inhale, arms reach up. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Exhale, half split. Hands to the mat. Shift your hips back as you start to straighten through your right leg. Keep a soft bend in your right knee. Think about pulling your right hip back, your left hip forward. Good, breathe into it. Keep your shoulders relaxed down away from your ears. I know in these sometimes uncomfortable stretches, we can kind of tense up through our upper body. Stay relaxed. Think about your breath here. With every exhale, your muscles are opening up, relaxing into the stretch. You got this. One more breath out. Inhale back to low lunge. Lift your left knee off the mat. Exhale, forward fold, step together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands together at heart center. Turn to face me. Step your feet out wide. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. This is star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Bring your heels in and your toes out about 45 degrees. So we're in kind of a sumo squat position. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Drop your right shoulder down. We'll take a couple shoulder dips side to side here. Use your hands to press into your knees, your inner thighs, to help open up through your hips. Good. On your next breath, bring your hands back together at heart center. Breathe out. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge forward from your hips. You can take your feet out as wide as you want to here, so your hands can make contact with the ground. You can stay up here if this is enough of a stretch for you, or you can start to fold forward more through your upper body to stretch more through the backs of your legs. Try and let go of any tightness in your head, neck, and shoulders. Maybe again, give it a little shake side to side, yes or no. If all of your weight is back in your heels, try and shift some of your weight forward towards the balls of your feet. Stay here for one more breath out. On your inhale, lift up just halfway to your fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, star pose, reach back up. And exhale, step to the top of your mat. Hands come together at heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, bend your knees. Come all the way down to your seat. We'll set up for seated figure 4. Left foot stays down. Right foot crosses up and over. You should feel the stretch through the outside of your right hip. If you want more sensation, scooch closer to your left foot. If you want less sensation, come further away from your left foot. Kind of in between here in the middle. Sometimes a little movement side to side feels good for me as well. It changes the sensation through the outside of my hip. So now you can always kind of move around, go further into the stretch, find a little movement. We'll be here for one more breath in, and switch sides. Right foot comes down, left foot crosses up and over. Know that this may feel different on this side. It doesn't have to look the same. You don't have to be in the exact same position that you were, but we want a similar sensation. So again, that stretch through the outside of your left hip. You can always feel free to play around in the stretches a little bit, especially the longer that we're in them, the more your muscles start to open up. So you can go a little bit deeper, move around a little bit more, whatever feels good for you. We'll be here just for one more breath. And go ahead and uncross your feet. Find a comfortable seat. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. 2 more just like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, pull your hands through heart center. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to move and stretch and flow a little bit with me. I hope that felt great. Namaste.